Wanted to make a fun little video about all the cool features that you get when joining Peloton and how to use them to stay motivated and working out. So on your home screen here, you'll have an overview. You'll see the rides up at the top of what's coming up. You can swipe and join different classes. Looks like Alex has a bunch of classes coming back up and whatnot. So anyways, you can join classes. You'll be able to tell in the classes if it's live or not. So for example, you can see in this class that it says encore at the top. That means that it's already happened. But these other two classes, one looks like it started about 15 minutes ago, is live, and then there's another one. You'll see your top instructors up at the top, and you can actually keep swiping to see your top 5. It's really fun because you can click into them and see all the new classes that they have. So right now for Cody does both meditation and cycling. So if you want just cycling, you can go to the top and click there. Here are all of Cody's rides. If I wanted to do a Cody ride, I can pick length, and let's do a 30-minute class. And then we have all of his different classes that are 30 minutes right here. You can also do that with all of the instructors that you have. There's a bunch of different tags, all of the recommended things. But one thing, just for searching classes, you go down here to the bottom and you hit classes. Here it's going to load all of these classes. You could search just in general and see over here there's new. So you can do new and see all of the new rides they have. You can go here and go to trending rides, and you can see the different rides that are trending at the moment. You can go and see top rated rides and see kind of these are some of the top rated rides, etc. So you can totally customize it. You can go to instructor and pick whichever instructor that you want. So let's say we want to do a Emma Lovewell class. Let's say we're thinking, I don't know, I want to ride for just 20 minutes. Okay, and then what type of music genre are we thinking? Well, today I'm really in the mood for a little bit of rock. Class type, you can also filter that. You know, they have beginner, low impact, groove rides, theme, music, all this stuff. But for right now, I think just if you want to just do the music, length, and instructor, that's usually a pretty general way to go about it. And here are all of her different 20-minute rides. So if we want to go and check out a class and see if it sounds interesting, we'll go here and it'll give a little pop-up description of it. You'll have, you know, a brief overview, how many ratings of what it's at, a difficulty level, popular with these different tags. And then the part I like is you can view playlists. So right now, this is how I choose all of my rides. I go to what type of playlist it is. And if I'm looking at it going, you know, I'm not really feeling that, maybe I'll exit out. But and I'll go to the next one. I'll check this one out and see what type of music it is. And like, ooh, I really want to listen to Lola today. So I'll go there. If I want a little bit of a taste of what the class is going to be like, you can actually preview the ride.
Here for a 20-minute classic rock.
You can go all the way through and kind of test it out to see, you know, what it's like.
Greg, 400, Jason, 400.
So you can actually do full-on overviews of the ride to see what you're wanting to do that day. Another one I really enjoy doing, if we go back to all genres, is the groove rides are really fun. You can also clear the different features, which I'm doing now if you want to just kind of go back. So here's all the different groove rides. Groove rides are fun. They're going to be really similar to Soul Cycle like classes where it's a lot of dancing and, you know, kind of moving back and up and downs and just a lot of movement and fun songs. So Cody and Emma usually do the groove rides together. Those are just going to be like really fun, songs and playlists and rides. You'll actually notice here how some of the songs are liked. What you can do is you can sync your Spotify to your Peloton playlist, and when that happens, when you're doing a ride, it'll actually pop up in the top corner what song's playing, and you have the option to put a heart next to it. When you do that, it will actually heart all of them to a Spotify playlist, which then you can access immediately. This is a really fun way to get songs that pump you up, or if you wanted to adjust ride, you can go and plug that on. What's a just ride? Well, if you go to more, they have scenic ride or just ride. Just ride's going to be something that basically will just show you what your cadence, output, and resistance are. So you can move them around and stuff while you're riding, and basically just ride for however long you want. It's just a black screen, so you're not seeing any instructor or anything, but you can put on your headphones and just jam out to a playlist. You'll also notice here you can connect to your AirPods, which is really nice if you want to do it that way. I think, especially if you don't have the newest bike, having the headphones actually generates a better sound quality. So if we go back, they also have scenic routes where you can go bike through New Zealand, Switzerland, honestly, you name it. You can pick your length and all of that good stuff. Going back to classes, a fun thing you can do is you can bookmark rides. So if I'm like, ooh, I really want to take Alex's 20-minute new tracks ride, I can bookmark it and always go back to my bookmarked ones and see them right here. So these could be ones that you haven't taken yet that you really want to take, or they can be ones that you've already taken and you really love and you want to be able to ride again. So for example, ones with check marks on them and the bookmarks. The check marks means you've already ridden it, and so likely you might want to just go back. You can also still filter with instructors, length, music types, all that stuff up at the top as well, which is really nice. Another cool thing I want to bring your attention to is the challenges. So the challenges down at the bottom are a really great way to stay motivated with Peloton. So you can go to the top right here, and there's the annual. So this is how many minutes you'll ride in a year. So they reset January 1, but you can see here, following different people and how many you have left. The two that I really like joining every month, even if I don't hit them, is the monthly cycling challenge and then the February activity challenge. So the cycling challenge is when you ride, it shows down here. So when you ride 50 miles, 100 miles, or 150 miles, you get these different mile markers. And so far this month, I've ridden 38.9 miles, so I'm 11.1 miles to bronze. I can see what different friends I follow are at this point. Same thing with the activity one. So this here, you get 10 days. If you work out for 10 days, you get a bronze. You work out for 15, you get silver. 20 days, it's gold. So this is another cool one to kind of just stay motivated and wanting to do it. I definitely, as you can see here, really try to stay motivated in how many days that I stay on it. So that's good. So basically that's a little bit of an overview. The last thing is just the schedule. So you can see the live classes if you want to ride live. The encore ones are ones that have already been done. So you'd want to just switch those off if you want it to be a true live class. Sometimes they just refresh the encore ones just to kind of mix it up. But you can pick by instructor, you can pick by length or class type. So if I really wanted, Cody, okay, looks like Cody doesn't have any classes upcoming, but let's see if Tunde has any. Perfect, so Tunde has one, 3 a.m. won't be joining that, and 6:30 a.m. on a Saturday. Probably not that, but maybe if I was in New York, I would be joining the 9:30 one. Also, kind of fun fact, you can view who of your tags or who you follow are working out now, so that's a fun way to go about it. One of the last features is the different programs that they offer. They offer a lot of cool collections and programs if you really want to check out some of the different options and whatnot. I think a fun one is the Artist Series. And the Artist Series basically is one artist, all of their theme rides. So they have a bunch of different things. They have rides, they have yoga, they have stretching, strength, all of that stuff. So, you'll see anything from Bob Marley to Beyonce to Billie Eilish to Britney Spears, Calvin Harris, Diana Ross, just to name a few. So these rides are always so much fun, ton of energy, highly, highly recommend doing them. If you are feeling like, I just really want to listen to Lizzo today, you can always go and start searching. And here is Lizzo. So there actually is a Lizzo ride, but if you want just Lizzo the artist, these are all of the classes that feature Lizzo or a Lizzo song somewhere in the playlist. So that's fun too if you're like really craving a certain artist and you want to kind of figure it out. You can also search kind of all sorts of different things as well. You go back to home. I guess just lastly, I'll give like a brief overview maybe of some of the different instructors and my favorites. Each instructor definitely has like their own type of vibe. And are fun to I recommend trying them all out at least once if you can, even if it's in a 5-minute cool down ride or whatnot, just to kind of get a taste for what they're like. Alex Toussaint is definitely one of my favorites. Highly recommend his club banger rides or hip hop rides. They're a lot of fun. He will push you so hard, you will be sweating and heaving for air, but he is super motivational and always, you leave every class of his with a big smile on your face. Allie Love is great. She's super motivational, really mellow. She has some really fun Tabata rides, which are fast rides. And she has Sundays with Love, which are just like feel good rides. Ben is one of the British instructors that we have. He's fun. He has a lot of techno music. I haven't taken any classes with Chris. Christine, people like her as well. She's kind of more of kind of rock, old school type music, but haven't taken too many with her. Cody Rigsby is definitely one of the most popular instructors, one of my favorites. He's fun, funny, keeps it real, and you'll just have fun on his rides. You know, you can push yourself as hard as you want, or if you just want to feel good at the end of it, highly recommend some of his. Emma Lovewell's another good one I've highlighted. She's mellow, fun, nice array of music type, is great. Hannah Corbin, another good one. You know, you'll push yourself, but she's mellow. She'll keep you focused, and it's great. Jess King is super popular. Lots of people love all of her classes. She's fun. She motivates you. You work hard. Olivia Amato is another great one for just keeping you motivated. Robin is known as the Queen instructor. Her classes will just keep you going and are really high in attendance. And Tune Day is another one, super, super great. Push you, keeps you motivated, and awesome. Honestly, all of the instructors are absolutely incredible. You really can't go wrong. They're all motivating. They keep you focused. There's tons of different tons of different like music options to choose from, and you know, different types and whatnot. So would really recommend giving them all a try. So anyways, that's a little overview of what to expect with Peloton when you're hopping on and how to check it out. So hope you enjoyed. Bye.